Alright guys, let's cut to the chase. This is the making of the frame. The idea is relatively simple. Measure, cut, bend, measure, weld, cut, bend, etc. We had a precise plan to follow, and every radius, angle and length were measured multiple times. We used some bigger machines, some smaller machines, some not so safe machines, and after a couple of days we start to see a structure. Then we had to do this over and over again, fixing mistakes and measuring thousands of times, but the over 100 pipes are starting to become more than just pipes. The guys here have a great amount of patience, something that I completely lack. So at least some adults were in the room, because this frame was designed based on the idea that bending and cutting will be done by some computerized machines. So it took many measurements to build these three-dimensional structures to the specs we planned for. As the day progressed, we moved on to higher and larger pieces, and since this defines the lines of the car, they were my biggest fear. But after many adjustments, we got there. I'll leave the original sound of the street to give you an idea of how local this metal shop is. Here is where things start to come together and look closer to what you would expect, to the point where I can grab a chair and sit kind of inside the car for the first time. I was really over the moon. I mean, the phone just fell over. The next day I came somewhat more prepared. After filming the welding the day before, I got home with burned retinas and a truck driver tan. The TIG welder is almost as bright as the sun, but it's a lot closer, so the UV exposure is incredible. I made a decision to raise the roof a few centimeters compared with the 3D plans. I have some taller friends and I would like them to fit in the car also. While incomplete, you can see most of the structure by now. And once we confirmed everything was in the right place, 2 other days of final welding and grinding followed. Well, there it is, in all its glory, the full frame. You can now see the shape of the car and how it compares to the 3D plans. Quite cool, I would say. Now, all that's left to do is to make the rest of the parts. They are hundreds. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.